Points per contact. Smith for three. It's about 1 minute into the first quarter. With it. Now Smith defending. Ellis against Smith. The drive by Ellis. It's hauled in by Smith.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now here's Jennings. He's guarded by McLeod. Jennings with the bucket.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Now here's Nowitzki. 8 points his last outing.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
The Pistons have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Monroe in the corner. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Caldwell Pope. Drummond dishes to Monroe. And yes, sir, that one drops. Monroe's got his first basket of the night.
Well, you just can't give them that kind of position in the post.
I'll tell you what, when he gets it in that tight, he's going to bury those.
Chandler, the pass to McLeod. Parsons outside. The three. It's hauled in by Smith. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. In the third spot, the Pistons.
You know, when your team has a lot of assists, like these guys do, it basically is a testimony to unselfish play, patience, ball movement, and player movement.
Detroit with the ball. After the missed three from McLeod, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
That one is no good. Mavericks trailed by 5. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And that one's good.
That is not an easy shot right there. He had to get it off over a taller defender.
A little bit of a rainbow three, but like you said, it had to be with the size mismatch.
Here's Jennings, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Jennings has got 7.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
And it's Smith, top of the key. Nice ball movement by Detroit. It's Jennings with the drive. Shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
They picked this team apart. A couple of times they squared off with them last year. On paper, they weren't evenly matched, and on the court, they weren't either.
Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Stan Van Gundy.
Coach told me that he knows they have a tough assignment in Dirk Nowitzki. We talked about what makes Dirk so difficult to defend against, and he pointed to Dirk's ability to hit jumpers when he is seemingly completely off balance, saying it'll look like he's falling over, then he just turns and flips the ball in. I know I've seen Dirk do that on more than one occasion, guys.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Jennings after the made shot from Monte Ellis. Smith kicks to Drummond. Caldwell Pope dishes to Smith. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Just 5 to shoot. Fires at the elbow. Almost, but it rolls out. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against Golden State.
And that game, guys, was really a perfect example of how important your bench can be. I thought the reserve production was really the key.
Exactly. That was where a lot of their scoring came from. It was a big game for the backups.
Now here's Jennings after the miss from Tyson Chandler. And it's Drummond missing.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
And Parsons kicks to Ellis. Parsons on the wing, covered by Smith. Now the feed to Ellis. Pass to McLeod. From deep. Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Outside Jennings into Drummond. It's hauled in by Nowitzki.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jennings passes to Caldwell Pope. Here's Monroe. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And he's got his 2 shots. And it's a completely... Pistons trail by 3. On the court for the Pistons. On the wings, KCP and Josh Smith. Andre Drummond is out there with Glenn Davis. And it's Jennings in at point. Drummond sets the screen for Jennings. Davis in the corner. Detroit, no good that time either.
Looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that.
Here's Ellis. From 13 feet, it goes down. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Free throw line jump shot. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Feeds it to Ellis. And there's the pass to McCloud. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Speedy's got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas.
The field goal percentage has been bumped up into the high 50s now.
Well, they should be winning. Shooting the ball like that. This is a very efficient offense we're seeing out of this club.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Drummond. From 11 feet away, Chandler with the block. Here's Speedy. He has 7. Chandler goes in. Back to Parsons. Shot clock at 6. Drummond with the block. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Smith with it. Now guarded by Parsons. Caldwell Pope kicks to Smith. Goes up on the block. That's good.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Mavericks leading by 3. Pass to Nowitzki. Parsons with it. He's been patient so far. No good from McCloud.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Jennings passes to Drummond. Caldwell Pope kicks to Smith. He feeds it to Davis. From beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Drummond.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Parsons passes to McCloud. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It goes on Brandon Jennings. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Well, they seem to have lost their confidence a little bit as a team from the line. They're shooting only 70% on the year.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for Davis. Drummond a screen. In the corner, it's Boozer. Dishes it to Caldwell Pope. For 3, Smith. Boozer kicks to Jennings. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Pass to McCloud. From past the arc. Shot is no good. Here's Jennings. Beats the buzzer.
Wow. What a terrific shot. Those Hail Mary buckets always take your breath away.
to go over some things before we get back out there.
Come on.
That selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Dallas, Dirk and Chandler up front. Monte is the 2 with Parsons playing the small forward. And it's McLeod at the point. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Speedy in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He finished with 24 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. This game might have acted as a coming-out party for him in the NBA, a truly dominating performance. Let's see, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Both free throws good from McLeod. Pistons trailed by 4. They get a hand on it. And here's the break. Jumps up. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark. What?
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
They wanted the aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Jennings. Rebound by McLeod, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. McLeod passes to Parsons. Parsons right side. Ellis outside. Takes a 3. And it's good. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Now we get a chance to check out Andre Drummond. Over the last month, he's been one of the standouts.
Brandon Wright.
And he's been a terrific rebounder as well, in the top 10 in that category per game.
And you go back to his shooting percentage just for a minute here, Steve. I mean, you think about it. What makes a guy a high percentage shooter? Well, you take the shots that you work on. You don't take bad shots. And you let the game come to you. You don't force shots.
The Pistons shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Look at the game for Brandon Jennings. He's got 11 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Here's McLeod. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Kicks it out to Jennings. In the corner, Smith with it. Jennings drives in. Here's Caldwell Pope. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
Drummond with the block.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Doubled by McLeod. Monroe dishes to Smith. From the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. A different look.
Make your threes.
Almost entire new group here. Glenn Davis is checked in for Andre Drummond. Martin comes in for Josh Smith. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Brandon Jennings. He's off on the second. Pistons trailed by 6. Here's Meeks.
You're up. Let's go.
Time to do my thing.
Then for Detroit, Boozer comes in for Greg Monroe. And it's Jennings in for Jody Meeks. Jennings kicks to Augustine. Boozer with the screen for Augustine. For 3. That's good from Jennings on the assist by Augustine. Augustine's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Speedy's checked in for Dallas. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. You look at Cleveland, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out Detroit, just way behind.
Well, you know, I think for Detroit, they've just got to learn a few lessons from what they're going through this year. I mean, to use that experience to make sure that they grow from it.
Well, you always want to be getting better, Clark. So I like what you're talking about. I mean, sometimes you can learn from adversity, learn from your mistakes. That's what this club has to do from here on out.
Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coaches addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pot.
He dishes it to Lito. Here's McLeod. Rebounded by the Pistons. Smith's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Jennings to the left wing. And Augustine kicks to Boozy. And it's right, sending it back. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. The Pistons have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line. That one drops. He ties it up. It's a tie game. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It comes from one of the men in the middle, Kevin. And let me tell you, anytime you get a big man who can pass like this, it really changes the way you can play offense. It diversifies your offensive attack.
Let me ask, who is the best passing big man you played with?
Luke Longley.
Oh, the Australian.
Yes, big redhead. Good passer down on the low block.
Number 1 pick by Minnesota Timberwolves. On the floor for Detroit, they've got Drummond. DJ Augustine out there with Jennings. And it's Smith. And it's Boozer in at the power forward.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Jennings drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jennings has got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
McLeod passes to Chandler. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Aminu. And it's Ellison for Ricky Lito. And then for Detroit, Greg Monroe. He's checked in for Boozer. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Augustine. Smith with the block. And here we go. The Pistons fast break to take the lead. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The dish to Nowitzki, stolen by Monroe. Jennings kicks to Smith. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Pistons?
Boy, defensively they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Another good look there, and that's his 2nd 3-pointer of the game.
Jennings drives in. Caldwell Pope kicks to Smith. And there's the feed to Drummond. Clock at 6. There's Jennings with the 3. No luck. And it's Dallas the other way. Monroe cannot hit.
Nothing fancy about that play. Just good, hard-nosed basketball to haul in the board.
Ellis dishes to Nowitzki. Shoots from the elbow. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Doris Burke has an update.
Listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. The 3-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris.
And McLeod. That's his 1st personal foul. 1st team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Again, the Mavericks score. Here's Caldwell Pope.
The assist.
To the inside. Jennings. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Lets it go from deep. No good from McLeod. Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Kicks it to Drummond. Can't get it to go. Chandler with the defensive end. Dallas has gone 1-2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Chandler with the screen on Jennings. Flees off the pick and hammers it home.
Big time bucket.
Here we go, huh? Yeah. Yo, when I was young, man, my dad had a house. I catch a contact and talk like Eka Mouse. Go to school, act like I'm pulling.
Inside, he had to get that one.
Another one of them flip mode joints. Bust around, yeah. Word mother, y'all. Check it out, yeah. Just say
Over the top, and he did.
And in the face of a defender who was towering over him, too.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Jennings drives in. Here's Monroe. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Here's McLeod. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Speedy's got 11 here in this quarter alone. It's Jennings with the drive. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Smith the pass to Jennings. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jennings has got 10 points here in the second half.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Passes it to Ellis. The pass to McLeod. Shoots. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Smith kicks to Drummond. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Mavericks leading. Feeds it to Parsons. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. The Mavericks rebound. Parsons with it. He's picked up by Drummond. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ellis, the pass to McLeod. 6 to shoot. Parsons attacking. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Jennings. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Pass to McLeod. For 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial staff at all.
What an opportunity here.
What a chance to take the lead. Huge right here.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Smith outside. It's Jennings with the drive. Can't cash in.
And they forced the miss with that big defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach.
Dirk, during that second half, what brought the conviction the team showed that allowed you guys to win this thing?
I think we just battled, and that was good for us. I thought that really won us the game down the stretch. We scrambled for each other. We rotated. Got a couple lucky bounces down the stretch, and that always helped.
Dirk, thank you. Kevin, it all starts with that competitive spirit.
Thank you, Doris.